Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day. So for this assignment, me, Hazman and my partner Syafiq will present about the games that is famous around the teenagers right now, which is Mobile Legends. So in Mobile Legends, the developers provide the players with in-game merchandise such as skins, costumes, weapons for the player to use during their games. However, to buy the skins or the costume, the player must make transaction to purchase this because the merchandise have a price and it is not free, so the player must buy using their money or their point. So for this they must use some kind of transaction. For example, in Mobile Legends, they use Visa or Maybank. So how the player know if the transaction is secure or not? So here comes where the encipherment or the encryption came to make sure that the transaction of the player for buying the merchandise is a secure transaction. That is the what main function offered in Mobile Legends application.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Mohamad Syafiq. Okay, I will talk about the security threat. For online games like Mobile Legends, these online games also exposed to security threats. Research conducted by Akamai and Gaming Lifestyle Festival DreamHack has shown that extent of cyber attack on the gaming industry, which has suffered 152 million web application attack and as many as 10 billion credential stuffing attack in the past 2 years. This statistic also double due to COVID-19 because many people do play games during quarantine. So the number of security threats increased by double. Okay, I will talk about the security threats that may be faced by the online gaming such as Mobile Legends. First of all is credential stuffing attack. This attack is used by the criminal to steal username and password to gain access to the user account. This information is typically obtained on the dark web as a result of one of many corporate database data breaches. Okay, this can cause harm because in online games, there are term of buying account, which is you buy account with a higher rank or higher item. So this may cause your account, which is the criminal has stolen your account, then they can sell it to other people, but you didn't want to sell it, so this criminal just stole it from you and sell from others. This is also can cause scam, which is it may cause your names because the criminal use your account to sell. Okay, then the DDoS attack. This DDoS attack the network with heavy traffic until the network cannot handle it, so it will impact the performance of the games. So basically, usually this DDoS attack will cause lagging during the gameplay. So for online gaming such as Mobile Legends, all of the game performance must remain stable because in this game you is between 5v5, so you need to communicate very well so you can counter the enemy easily. So if the performance, if the traffic is heavy and the network cannot handle it, this may cause data loss and cause lagging to your games. Okay, for the next is spoofing. Spoofing is sending email that mimics the email design and layout to the game provider, tricking the gamers into believing it is as an official mail. So, example, you need to log in with, as example, you get an email by the game center that there are a discount about this skin or that skins. So you want to buy it, then you enter your bank details. So, but that is not from the official game provider. So your bank detail has already been taken by the criminals. User can access all the data in the account, which is before you enter the game, you must log in to your account. You cannot simply log in with others people account because you need to provide the username and also the password. Then for the next cryptography security service is authentication. This authentication provide during in-game transaction for buying skins or else, which is if you want to buy a particular skins in the game, you need to buy the diamond first, which is the in-game currency. So before you must buy the in-game currency using the main currency, which is in Malaysia ringgit. So people usually pay it using cards. So before before you pay the in-game money, in-game currency, they will send you the TAC. So that will be authentication with for the transaction. Okay, for the last one is data integrity. This data integrity protects data from any modification, insertion, deletion by unauthorized user.
Next is the security mechanism for the Mobile Legends games. So the security mechanism that exists in this game is encipherment and encryption, just like before. This is because to provide confidentiality for the users, because there are many transactions that happen by the users in online game. For an example, when they buy merchandise, the developer provided to them, they must pay for the merchandise. So there will exist transaction inside the in-games. Thus, the encipherment and encryption exists to make the transaction secure and protected from outside security threats. In access control, the user must enter their game IDs and password before they enter their account and use them. This is to prove that the player has access right to their own account. For example, the access control exists to avoid uninvited or outside threats to enter this account unintentionally or without the owner's permission. It's also to avoid loss of data, because the uninvited user enter their account and delete everything.